Joe Chiani had achieved the dream. Masimo Corp., which he innovated and runs as CEO and president, had sculpted out an economic niche as one of the top makers of palpitation oximeters, those fingertip detectors that hospitals use to measure oxygen achromatism in cases blood. Masimo had made Chiani, who immigrated in poverty to Teu.s. from Iran as a child, rich, a billionaire, by Forbes' reckoning. As an electrical mastermind, he took pride in the fact that bias-y tete-a-tete design were excellent, commanding a slightly bigger share of Teu.s. sanitarium palpitation oximeter requests than its principal contender, Nellcor, which is a unit of Medtronic, a company roughly 15 times Masimo's size. Together the two companies regard for about 90 of deals. It's a profitable enterprise, too. Last time Masimo, grounded in Irvine, California, earned its $223 million on $1.2 billion in profit. Amid a rising stock request and bolstered by increased demand for Masimo's technology due to COVID-19 low blood oxygen situations being an early warning that the complaint is getting worse, the company's shares climbed 85 from early 2020 through the end of 2021, giving Masimo a request capitalization of further $16 billion. Also Chiani decided to complicate the dream. After the request closed this February 15th, Masimo blazoned it was spending just over $1 billion to buy Sound United, a consumer-concentrated audio, speaker and headphone business that owns brands similar as Marantz, Denon, Bowers & Wilkins and Boston Acoustics. The coming day, Masimo's stock plunged 37, wiping out $5 billion in request value. Chiani was shocked. We allowed, investors, would say stupendous. And given our track record, we are not going to squinch it up, he declares, perched on an ecru settee in his compulsively neat office. You know what one of them said to me? Veritably angry shareholder, big shareholder? Give it back. Don't buy it. But Mike Polark, and critic at Wolf Research in Boston, wasn't surprised at the negative response in MedTech. Focus pays. At 8 times EBITDA, the problem wasn't that Chiani had overpaid for Sound United. It's also a healthy, profitable business anticipated to bring Masimo's profit to $2 billion this time, a 67% increase. The issue for Wall Street is strategic direction, Polark continues. Why is Masimo dealing over-the-ear headphones? The accession would incontinently render Chiani's company less profitable. The gross periphery on Masimo's medical device business had been a lofty 65.8. In commodity consumer electronics, like headphones, 20 is more typical. The move urged activist investor Politan Capital Management, a time-old establishment led by Quentin Coffey, a stager of activist investor Paul Singer's Elliott Management and Barricade Fund.E. Shaw, to acquire a nearly 9% stake in Masimo, according to an early August form.